What was your most frustrating moment in the NFL?
Frustrating moment in the NFL, I'd say playing through injury. Never easy, like playing through injury and like making the decision to play or not, and trying to put your body first while also trying to put the team first. It's something that unfortunately I've had to deal with over the last couple of years, and yeah, it's just it's never fun when you always have like in the back of your head like knowing that you're not quite there and you're still out there giving it your all. But yeah, it's just part of the game and something that everyone's got to deal with at some point. But obviously we'd rather not have that.
Good work. You guys.
Hey, my name is Aaron, and who is your favorite football player of all time?
That's easy. It's Tom Brady. I mean, he's why I play quarterback. I grew up a Patriots fan, and I feel like he did everything the right way. He was a great role model for me and every other young quarterback.
Mason, who is the best teammate on the Titans that you?
My current favorite teammate, Tony Pollard. He's a heck of a dude. Just a great leader of men. I have some really, important conversations with him, and he's bring me up when I'm down, and vice versa. But he works his tail off, never complains. Takes a whole bunch of hits and gets up at time, and he's just a workhorse. Gotta love the way that he works.
My name is Miles, and my question is, what game last year was your most challenging game?
I would say the Cincinnati game, because I felt, I was playing well, and there were just some things that happened that weren't going our way. It started with, we had an awesome first drive, went down and scored real easily, had an awesome zero check on third down to get down to the scoring range, and then had just 3 possessions in a row, just weird, wacky turnovers that just what the heck, man, and ended up getting benched, the worst thing that anyone could ever think of as a player that ended up happening. And it is what it is, whether it was my fault or not. No one's gonna know the ins and outs of it, other than the people in the building, but just kind of had to accept it and move on.
My name is Maxine. My question is, did you like being on the Titans?
I love being on the Titans, yeah. I mean, Nashville's an awesome city. You can think of a whole bunch of other cities in the league. Obviously you don't have a say in where you get picked. And of the teams that were interested in me, I was definitely crossing my fingers that I'd end up here. Love Tennessee, love what it's been able to offer for me and my family, and everyone that I've experienced on the Titans, from the front office down, locker room. It's been a pleasure to play here. Messi. Yeah, they're both awesome. I'm not a big football fan, but it was cool watching that World Cup run. That was awesome.
My name is Jackson, and how do you stay so healthy?
It's a great question. It's obviously, working out and doing everything on the physical side, but nutrition's a big part of it too. Eating right, treating your body right. I don't go crazy on the supplement side, but definitely a few things there that can help me just fill out the bits and pieces that you don't get with your nutrition. But I feel like if anything, it's just working hard and being disciplined. Richardson asked how far I can throw the football. About 75 yards.
My name is Levi. I want to know who is your
I got a bunch of BFFs. I'd say on the team, I'm really close with my recruiting class, or not recruiting class, sorry, my draft class, but Skoronsky was our first round pick. He's a really close friend of mine. Tajay Spears is one of my closest friends. Josh Wiley, Colton Dowell, and then I love our tight ends. I'm tight with all my tight ends. I was just with Chiggy last night. We're going to the UFC fight together tonight in Bridgestone, so that's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that. Yeah, a whole bunch of great things on the team, and obviously I get best from a bunch of different areas in my life as well.
My name is Jace. What was the scariest defender that you had to play against?
Scariest defender I had to play against. I would actually go back to college. It was the first kind of like big game that I ever played in. My redshirt freshman year, we went to Horseshoe. We were playing Ohio State college game day, big noon kickoff, and our quarterback went down and had to go on versus like prime Chase Young, and he tore us up, and he actually stepped on me, gave me a bone spur that still bothers me to this day, and it's like he's left his mark on me, literally. So yeah.
What's your favorite food?
I love talking about food. I don't have a favorite necessarily. I love me a good ribeye steak, with all the fixings, and I'm a big burger fan, so bacon cheeseburger all the way. Oh yeah.
Are you still a Patriots fan after the Titans?
That is a great question that not a lot of people think about because, we're such big sports fans growing up and we supported these teams. I think it was like probably my sophomore year in college where I was like, all right, I kind of got to stop rooting for the Patriots because I can see myself getting to this level, and they won the Super Bowl my freshman year of college, and I was like going crazy. I was like, this might be my last time like celebrating this team. But yeah, like my family is like, extended family are still like Patriots fans per se, but they're obviously like in my team wherever I'm at, first in their heart.
What game did you like more? The game in 2023 against the Falcons, like your first game, or the Miami game?
I would say the Miami game. I mean, Monday Night Football, like playing on that stage, and having like literally one of the craziest comebacks in NFL history. Odds were stacked against us. We, dug ourselves in a hole and was able to get ourselves out of it. Just all around, like all three phases of the team, just like coming together in that fourth quarter and half was really special.
My name is Ryan, and what advice do you have as a quarterback?
I mean, it's cliche, man, but just work hard. And it's the physical side, and as you get older, the mental side, you'll realize it becomes more and more important. Like high school, I wasn't really watching all that much film. I was just relying on my talents and ability and just like feeling things out. And then I realized in college just how many more layers of the game there is, and how it really is just more cognitive than anything. Everyone's got the physical tools, but if you're not able to keep up on the mental side, then you can fall back very, very, very quickly. So obviously work hard and put in the work outside of the weight room, outside off the field, and in the film room, and everything else.
What is your favorite kind of ice cream?
It's a great question. This is really boring, but like my favorite dessert ever is like a warm brownie or warm cookie with vanilla ice cream. So just like a mix of just regular vanilla with like a hot, like either fudge or chocolate. But I love the Reese's peanut butter cup is my favorite. So if I can find like a Reese's peanut butter cup ice cream, like that's my go-to. This is my grandpa, bro. That was my idol growing up. He built the house that I grew up in. He was a coach at Yale for 25 years and started an architecture company afterwards and built our house for him and his wife to live in. Realized it was too big and then bought the one next door and sold it to me and my family. So that was my neighbor and my best friend growing up. Probably not the answer you were expecting, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. That was the biggest loss of my life and I miss him every day. It's a whole process, man. Like, you get in there Monday after a game, you're watching the film from the day before, and then usually you're watching the game from the day before of whoever you're playing the next week, just to kind of get a feel of whatever they were doing that game before, and then the process throughout the week usually starts with normal downs, like what are we expecting on first and second down, get back on track when you're behind the sticks. Thursday, you're talking about what you're expecting on third down and different downs and distances. We have a whole breakdown, 2 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 10, whatever it is. And then Friday, you're talking red zone. So that's like the 3 different parts of the defense that you try to break down and you try to predict what to expect for the game that's coming up. Favorite brand of helmets. It's been in my fridge since I was a kid. That is an organic, true partnership that I'm very thankful for. So, yeah.
My name is Evan, and
I've met Patrick a couple times. He's a great dude. I don't know him too well, but I mean, I've watched a whole lot of his film, and he's an excellent player, definitely the best of our generation so far. So it's been a pleasure to be able to watch him over the last handful of years. Tom Brady, I mean, myself first, but growing up, there's Tom Brady. That was the quarterback that I looked up to most. Yeah, it's tough. Like, you definitely can't think about it too much. First and foremost, I'm trying to go up and encourage them and let them know that I'm still riding for them and just to keep grinding and holding up as much as I can. Sometimes, like, throughout games, you try to help in certain ways, whether it's like with a tight end on their side, to have 6 men in protection, or a running back, like, chipping up the edge to help, like, an elite pass rusher. But there is some of that, like, that internal clock's kind of speed up a little bit, and you just kind of know the ball's coming out, or else you're going to get hit. Can't think about it too much, and let it affect how you process some things, but it's definitely a part of the game that some people might not realize that's happening. Am I what, ready? Yeah, I think so. I'm excited to be able to play both of them. It's going to be a cool opportunity. You know, 2 defenses that have been pretty good over the years and I haven't been able to play yet. So we had the Seahawks my rookie year, but I didn't play that game. So different defense now. It's McDonald's running that defense, which is very similar to the system that we run. So it'll be interesting. We played against them actually in the preseason last year, or had a joint practice with them. And it's cool when you're able to play a team that runs a similar defense to what your defense does, because you've gotten so many reps against the different looks throughout training camp and throughout the year.
What has been your favorite wide receiver to pass to, either in college or
Favorite wide receiver to pass to in college or NFL? I go back to college and say my boy Wandell Robinson. Yeah, we had a special connection there. He's still one of my best friends. He was one of those guys that just seemed like if I looked his way, he was open 99% of the time. I was just excited for him last year. He came on the scene a little bit and had a great year, and I think he's gonna show up and explode here pretty soon.
what do you do on the bye week?
What do I do on my bye week? It's a good question. Someone asked if golf was my favorite sport. It is outside of football right now. The only golf round I got to play all of last year was on our bye week, and I played with